yourself in the time that you weren't able to play football?
That was a big challenge for me, just staying consistent and like just proving to myself every day, just waking up and going to work, even though the next time I might step on the field could be like over a year from when I started doing it. And that was definitely a very difficult part of my career.
Were you able to then use that into what you're doing in football now?
Oh yeah, exactly. Every day is just it just seems so much easier now because I get to go do something fun and not just just wake up and go do rehab and all this treatment and stuff. I actually get to go put my hands on some other people and play the sport that people love.
Did it take a while to feel comfortable out there again when you haven't played for so long?
There's definitely like some anxiety going into it. It's like, are you going to perform the same way? But once I got on the field again, like it's kind of like riding a bike. You just go out there and play ball.
As far as the injury, maybe talk a little bit about when you got hurt, how you got hurt, and your first reaction. Did you know it was something serious, or your immediate first thoughts about it?
It was in one of the scrimmages in the 2020 season in that spring when we played Southwestern Oklahoma State. I just took a shot to the knee, and I mean I knew I was hurt. Nate came out there, and I never want to be the person just laying the field. I got up pretty quick. I walked off with the assistants, and on the sideline they told me it was just an MCL, so I wasn't thinking it was anything major. After the MRI came back, it was pretty serious, a whole bunch of ligament damage. When I found out, it was definitely difficult because I was looking forward to playing with the team last year, helping out on the offensive line. But from then to now, I just feel like I have a lot of confidence back, and I'm ready to play again.
Where's this offensive line at right now as far as a unit going into this first game?
Our communication is really good. Every time, like, if we have mistakes, like, we talk to it as a group. There's all 5 of us working together. I'm pretty excited to see what we can do as a group, and I'm really excited to prove that we can run the ball better than we have in the past couple of years.
Going to bring that up. I mean, there are times last year just felt like Fort Hays couldn't line up and get 2 or 3 yards on the ground and maybe run out the clock. As an offensive line, do you guys take that personal? Has that become a goal for this year to be better at that?
I mean, definitely, like, the offensive line you're just supposed to be able to run the ball, and when you run the ball, it opens up the passing game, play action. It just makes everything else easier. So being able to get 2-3 yards when we need 2-3 yards in some tough situations definitely will help the team out a lot.
Was it your right knee or left knee?
It was my left knee.
And then last fall, when you weren't able to play, being around the team and everything, what did you do during practices and games? Did you try to interact with your teammates, help them out in some ways? What was that like for you?
I was helping Coach Brian out because we only have one offensive line coach, and he doesn't get to point out every little thing on the field. So just doing my part and giving the young guys tips, giving the kids that were playing pointers on how things are going to play out. And on game days, I was helping watch the O-line, how they performed, if adjustments needed to be made, anything that happened during the game I would help out with.
I know there's 11 games on the schedule, hopefully more, but is there anything like game 1 of a season?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get the jitters out and just come out the first play, ready to play. Get your hand in the dirt and get people moving, get the team excited. It's all about the energy and like how you approach the game too.
In high school, I noticed in your bio that you were a pretty good lacrosse player,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wondering first off, how you got involved in lacrosse and playing lacrosse. Did that help you in any way in playing football?
I started playing lacrosse in 7th grade, and the only reason I started playing is because I didn't make weight to play football, so I wanted to play a sport, and I just stuck with it. I played travel back in middle school, but in high school I decided to take football more serious, and definitely just doing more athletic movements. Like, it helps with the hand-eye coordination. It has a lot of footwork that relates to basketball, kind of, just getting inside and close and moving around.
So Fort Hays ever has a lacrosse team and we're ready, you're the #1 recruit.
Yeah, I'd play if we had a lacrosse team this year.